Okay, I see people are still joining, but let's start. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's exciting webinar, Tableau AI Innovations, News and Features. My name is Taavi Rudi from Wizon, and I will be hosting this webinar where we'll hear insights into the latest advancements in Tableau's world of artificial intelligence from Tableau representatives. Today, we will hear from Tableau Senior Solution Engineer Paul, a true expert in the field of data analytics. And joining Paul, some may know him already, Tableau Strategic Enterprise Account Executive, Sebastian. We had this idea plan already for some time that we should talk about AI in Tableau, because right now, this is the hottest topic out there, but unfortunately, we postponed it several times. But now we are here, and it's really good to see so many participants. Regarding your question, the webinar is not just about presentations. We want to hear from you too. Throughout the session, feel free to drop your questions in the chat or the Q&A, and we'll reserve some time at the end of Q&A sessions with both of our speakers. And of course, if you have any questions after the webinar, feel free to contact me. But just bear with me for 1 minute. Before we dive into the realm of Tableau AI innovations, a brief and a quick introduction about us, Wizon, those who are not yet familiar with us. Established 2013, we are a team of over 20 plus experts, and Wizon has been at the forefront in Estonia, helping companies better to see and understand their data. And we are proud to be recognized as a Tableau premier reseller partner, showcasing our dedications. Also, not to brag, but we are the only premier partner in Baltics. Our services include everything from designing data warehouses to developing data pipelines and creating amazing visualizations in Tableau. We also offer Tableau trainings for beginners and advanced users. Also, we have a masterclass training. And before we go to the presentations, one more slide that I'd like to show. I would like to bring out the slide of KPIs, which shows also current Tableau usage in Estonia. These numbers only include our clients. There are around 80 plus companies, organizations, who use Tableau, and around 6,000 plus users inside those companies' organizations. And the number just keeps growing. This is just amazing to see. And I wrote out also the number of people who have taken part in our Tableau training, which is around 500 plus participants. And also thank you all who have given the trust and also have taken part in our trainings. I always like to bring out the slide because just to let the Estonian users know that there's massive Tableau footprint in Estonia. So without further ado, get ready to gain valuable insights into the AI innovations that Tableau has in store for us. I now invite Paul and Sebastian to take the stage and kick off Tableau AI innovations, news and features. The floor is all yours, guys.
Great. Thank you, Taavi.
I will stop sharing. Yep.
So Paul will share his screen. Just in the meantime, thank you everyone for joining this webinar. I know you have busy schedules, so really appreciate you being here. Taavi and Marco, thank you very much for organizing this webinar. Wizon is obviously one of our most important partners in the region, if not the biggest, and the leading partner for Tableau across the Baltics region. So next slide, Paul. Taavi has already made introductions, but we're going to divide the session today into two parts. So the first one is around Tableau's augmented analytics. And what does that mean? It's about different features that are already available for you to use today and have been for the last several years. So we'll cover key features such as Ask Data, which is the NLP feature, Explain Data, which is a feature that helps people understand reasons and for why, let's say, there is a particular loss or in profit for a particular product, to get insights of why this is happening with one click of a button, and not having to spend hours to figure out what the issues are. Data stories, which provides basically a snapshot in a written format of what is happening in a dashboard, so you don't have to write a report. Einstein Discovery, which is our predictive analytics feature. So this is the first part where we're going to focus on what is available today. And then the second part will be around Tableau AI. So Tableau Pulse and Einstein Copilot, which is around generative AI. And these are features that will be launched at the end of this year with Tableau Pulse, and Einstein Copilot that will be launched in spring next year. Next slide, please. So we have to start this with our forward-looking statement. Salesforce is a publicly traded company. And as we're going to be sharing new features in our roadmap, we would just like you to make all of the decisions in regards to purchasing and partnership based on available products. Next slide, please. Great. So as we can see, the landscape of analytics is changing. And since Tableau started over 20 years ago, we've moved from basically traditional reporting, where we would have an IT person or an analyst creating a report for us, which would take a lot of time, to a world where we introduced self-service analytics from 2004 to 2022. And this was helping people see and understand data. But the next phase, moving beyond 2023, is around generative AI. So we're not only helping people see and understand data, but we're actually going to help these people to act on that data. If we move to the next slide, great, thank you. And in recent developments, we've seen that there has been an accelerated need and change. And it actually only took ChatGPT 5 days, which is crazy, to get to 1 million users. And if we compare that to Instagram, it took them 75 days, and it took Spotify 150 days. So this is proof of how important and how big the demand in society is for generative AI. And of course, there are a lot of raising questions around the trust and the changes we need to make to have AI work for us, and how generative AI can in the future make decisions which influence our lives. So we also pulled over 500 senior IT leaders, and we found that 69% don't actually believe they are prepared to implement generative AI. And this is mainly down to security concerns. And in a recent survey by Gartner, 71% of people say that data is inaccessible to them, and also 29% of employees say that their actions are driven by data. And this is why it's so important today to build that data culture with the tools such as Tableau, for more people within the organization to be able to get insights and get answers to their ad hoc questions, and not waiting for a specialist to do that for them. And we see that these core pain points that need to be solved using AI to boost the data culture comes from 4 different aspects. One is the accessibility, one is accurability. We need to make sure that it's trusted and it's ethical. So if we're talking about accessibility, we still aren't enabling enough people to work with data. And it seems that only 7 out of 10 people on average in an organization are not using data. So this is still linked to products being too hard to use, being too technical, or their insights aren't meeting people where they are and allowing them to see the data that they need to. Around it being accurate, it's still hard to see a return on investment from data projects. So 70% of data leaders say they struggle to measure the ROI. And this is to do with the outcomes that come from the data insights. Too often we share metrics and insights without a clear path to business value. And trustability as well is a key foundation. So most organizations have hundreds and if not thousands of data sources in the business. And all of the experience that we've moved to a digital application over the last 20 years are generating massive amounts of data. And the insights and the data represent a treasure trove of opportunity. But again, there is not enough trust, and we have a complete view of that data. And often people look at a dashboard and challenge whether it is accurate or not. And this is why it's so important of creating that single source of truth, of centralizing that data within Tableau servers so that everyone is working on certified, clean data, and everyone is working on the same data source. And I'll hand it over now to Paul, that is going to discuss where we are today, and will take us into a presentation on the different features that I've mentioned that we'll be covering today. So handing it over to you, Paul.
Thank you very much, Sebastian. Yeah, these are huge challenges that we are facing and that we want to cover also with our latest product innovations with Tableau AI and so on. I have the pleasure, first of all, to show you what is currently available in terms of augmented analytics product portfolio. So let me give you here an overview. So as you know, we are continuously innovating our products. So we are shipping really important features to our products, to our users that helps you to analyze data, to accelerate the whole analytic workflow, and to provide to you meaningful insights. That starts with Ask Data, our natural language processing feature. Then, as mentioned before, we are having also Explain Data available. And one of the most important parts, I think, is also Einstein Discovery. It's a product component from Salesforce, which helps you to create machine learning models where you can ship your data from Tableau to Salesforce Einstein Discovery, where some calculation is done, where some prediction is made, and these predictions can be back included into Tableau and help you to drive your decisions. Last but not least, we are having also data stories available. I will show you this feature in a demo, and then we are heading over to the latest product innovations with Tableau AI. So let me start to give you an overview about all these augmented analytics product components which are already available. So Ask Data is our natural language processing feature, yes, that helps you to analyze data easily. So you can write questions to your data sources. You get suggestions for your questions, which can be really helpful. If you just write one question, you directly get some suggestions how you can enrich your question. And last but not least, you get instant answers in form of visualizations. So that feature I will show you in a demo. Then we are having also Explain Data. That feature helps you to analyze your data faster. There are statistical models applied in the background. When you activate this feature, we detect for you the outliers, the trends, and give you explanation why they occur. So there is text available, there are specific dimensions and measures detected, and you get directly also visualizations at your fingertip, and you can use these visualizations for your further analysis. Yeah, that helps you a lot because it accelerates your daily work. Then there is data stories. This is narrative science product component, and it automates manual reporting. Many people are trained to read through text, and this helps them also to understand the context much more better than just using a visualization. And because of that, we are providing this product component, and we want to empower every business user, not just the data analyst or business analyst. There are also users who just read through the data. And this product component increases the data adoption. So Einstein Discovery, as mentioned before, it's a product which is based on our Salesforce platform, and it is a no-code machine learning product. There is a wizard included where you can provide you data to train a machine learning component. And you don't need to be a data scientist for that. There is this data wizard which helps you to identify what you want to do with your data. So we are having different machine learning algorithms within Einstein Discovery, and Einstein Discovery helps you to select a specific algorithm. Yes, it asks you what you want to predict. Is it just a categorical approach, or is it a numerical approach? This data wizard or Einstein Discovery wizard helps you a lot. And yeah, as mentioned also already before, you can integrate this Einstein Discovery product inside of Tableau. You can send data out from Tableau to Einstein Discovery, then this data is used to make some prediction, and these predictions can be back included into Tableau. As you can see here on the right of this sheet, there is numeric prediction made, and you have also some predictors available, which gives you much more insights about your data and helps you to make better data-driven decisions. So I have prepared for you a demo for the augmented analytics product portfolio. Here I am in my Tableau Cloud instance, and as you can see, I have here different objects available. And one object is the so-called lens. So a lens is created based on a published data source, and a lens is used for this Ask Data product. So what you see here is all available fields coming from this published data source. And you can provide to all fields, let me see, synonyms. If you want to enrich your semantic data model, you can provide here description for the fields. And the main part here of Ask Data is this question field. You can just write your questions like, I would like to have the profit by states. I get also some suggestions from Ask Data to enrich this question. And I can just run this question and receive an answer for that, which will be probably a map. So what we see here is the map of USA showing the profit distribution by states. This is very important for me because it answers directly my question, and I can change also the visualization type here. If I don't want to have a map, I can change it into a bar chart and so on. And yes, I would like to work with this visualization. Let's give me a second. So what you see here is the profit distribution by states, and what directly pops up is there is something going on with this state, Texas. So here I can select Texas, and I have here this feature called Data Guide. Data Guide includes the explain data feature. Yes, so I will start this feature. What I see here is directly information about the visualization, all applied filters, and some explanation why the data is like it is. So I'm having here for the Texas state 985 data records available, and it seems that the profit is really low for that. And I would like to dig here a little bit more deeper inside. So as mentioned during the presentation, there are statistical models applied in the background. And I see directly here all top contributors which drive this low profit. Yeah. What else I see here also is there is one extreme value available in the data set. And I'm having here also some measures which contributes to this specific low profit. I will open it and I see directly one explanation for that. I see that it has something to do with a discount and a profit. And now I would like to work a little bit more with this visualization. Sorry. I will take this visualization that we saw. Okay, I'm having it right now in my workbook available, and it's filtered down to the states and Texas, and I would like to have it by the category and subcategory. So I see directly here what is going on. I have the scatter plot available, which shows me the profit and the discount. And it seems that are some subcategories here available where the profit is really low, and we are applying a huge discount to these categories, like the furnitures and especially tables. Yeah, and that's it. I would like to have this both visualization finally in my dashboard. I will drop this here. Let me change the size to automatic. So, okay. So this is probably you doing this every day. What I would like here to use is also this data story product component. It's here available in the objects for the dashboard. I can drop it here inside my dashboard, and then the configuration window pops up. It should pop up. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what. Okay, so it took a little bit. So to make use of this data story product component, you can select specific views which are available on your dashboard. I would like to go by this average of discount and profit sheet. Then I can make some selection to the respected fields. I will keep it as it is. And then there is the story part where you can make selection between a discrete or continuous data story approach. I will keep it as it is with a discrete one. And here we have a summary of this view, this scatter plot view. And it's, as you know, it's all interactive. We can apply here and filter, make some selection to Texas, and the summary will be updated. So this is from my side regarding the augmented analytics part. If you are having questions, I see there is something in the chat. Yeah, so please don't hesitate, put your questions inside the chat, and we are having also at the end the Q&A phase, where I am happy to answer also your questions. Let me go back to our presentation. So this is the current state. Now we are heading over to the next generation analytics platform, where Tableau AI is our main product. It consists of Tableau Pulse and Einstein Copilot for Tableau. Both products will provide to you meaningful insights from your data and give you guidance for every decision. And we will automate the data analysis process. So we will help you to create formulas, visualizations, and even data models. Copilot, for instance, will be included also in Tableau Prep. So that will help you create flows. And it will finally increase your productivity. Yes? So that you have more time to focus on really meaningful decisions. So Tableau Pulse is currently in a pilot phase with different customers, and it will be shipped at the end of this year in December 23. And for Einstein Copilot, we are currently looking for potential pilot participants. Be aware, or you should know that if you are interested to take part in this kind of pilot, you need to have at least one Tableau champion in your company who is willing to spend time, yes, for testing and giving feedback to us. Yes. So this product component will be shipped in spring 24. And yeah, Tableau AI consists of these two products, and these two products are targeting two different users. So Tableau Pulse is for the business user. The business user can create, for instance, metrics and subscribe to different metrics, which are based on different data sources. A metric consists a visualization and an insight. The insight is a text, yes, natural language text. And we do a ranking for you for this metrics, because we want you provide just the metrics which matters the most to you. So we are detecting for you metrics with outliers, with anomalies and trends and so on, and we score them and provide to you the top 3 or top 5 metrics which matter to you. And the insights are also used to generate a summary with all insights across the top metrics. For that is generative AI used. And if you should be in a state where you don't trust that, you can switch on or switch off this product feature for generation of the summaries using Gen AI. And I will give you for that also a small demo in a minute. But let me tell you a little bit more about Einstein Copilot. So Einstein Copilot is for the data analysts. You will have a kind of a chatbot included in our products, where you can have a conversation with the Copilot. You can ask for formula creation, creation of visuals and dashboards, yes, or even support in data model creation. And this product feature is still in the making and will be shipped in spring next year. So Tableau AI is grounded also on the Einstein Trust layer. So this is a product component from the Salesforce platform. So Tableau Pulse has 3 major flavors. So there is the personalization. So we score every metric which you are subscribing to, and we provide to you personalized information about these metrics. These metrics will be shipped to different applications like Slack or your web email application, or even in websites. So we provide to you also the relevant data inside your daily workflow. So this is contextual. And we are identifying for you the meaningful insights, which will be summarized using the generative AI product feature. So let me give you demo for Tableau Pulse. I would like to mention that this product component is pretty new. It's not available yet. So I will be using Figma. It's a secure demo environment. So what you see here is I'm currently in a role as a regional sales manager, and I'm receiving directly some insights inside my Slack environment through the Tableau application. And I see that there is a huge sales increase. So there is about 17% increase in sales. I can directly make here, I can select this insight and will be forwarded to Tableau Pulse. What you see here is a complete new user interface for Tableau Pulse. And we see here this metric. This metric provides to us a visualization and also some text. Besides that, we have information available about the data sources. As you probably know, we have this product add-on data management, which can increase the trust in data sources, and this is the connection to it. And we provide, in addition to this metric, some suggested questions. So as a good business analyst, I want to know which product drove this sales increase, and Tableau Pulse directly know that. It drives me through the whole business analytics process and helps me to go through it with this suggested questions. I will select this question, which products drove this sudden increase? And I can scroll down and get a second metric, yes, and I see that ePhones and Simpson phones are responsible for this increase. And as a good business analyst, I directly ask myself if we as a company can cover this huge increase with our inventory. So here on the top of Tableau Pulse, there is a search field available that you also know already from Tableau, but this is an enriched search field. You can here write, as you know, from Ask Data questions, and you get also some suggestions from Tableau Pulse. So here in Figma, I have prepared a question. So will we fulfill the phone orders? And Tableau Pulse recognizes that there are several metrics available which can answer this question. So I will select the first one about the inventory fill rate. And I get directly the answer that the inventory fill rate is low. So there is a risk that we cannot cover this additional demand. So I would like to share also this information with my colleagues. As you know, there is this sharing capability available within our products. I can make selection to specific users or even groups. So this method will be forwarded to the NA sales group. And yeah, that's from Tableau Pulse. That's a sneak peek. So as I mentioned also before, this is a complete new user interface. You see here the entry page. I'm subscribed currently to 3 different metrics. The first metric is the metric that matters the most. It's the sales increase. So this metric ranking, what happens in the background, did a really good job. And you see also here this visual representation of this data and also this insight. And all these insights will be used to generate a summary, which is here available. And for this summary, we are using Gen AI. So all metrics are not only available in Tableau Pulse, you can get it as an email in your web email application or also in the Tableau mobile application. I'm happy to answer questions about Tableau Pulse. So don't hesitate to ask for it. And let me move back to the presentation and give you some more information about Copilot. So we are superpowering the data analyst with Copilot. So you will get an increase in your daily work for data exploration, for creating visualization, because we are creating for you the visualization. The Copilot will be used to create the visualizations. You see here on the right side, this kind of a chatbot, yes? And this chatbot is equipped with, as you saw also during this Tableau Pulse demo, is also equipped with some suggested questions that you can use for your daily work. But you can ask even other questions, like, please give me the formula for following question, or how can I improve my data model or the visualization. So it will definitely increase also the quality of your work. And you can automate also boring data analytics tasks using the Copilot. And the Copilot will be available within Tableau Desktop or Tableau Cloud and Tableau Prep. And it will be shipped with, in the first half year of 24. I have also prepared for you a short demo for the Einstein Copilot. Sorry. I need to reload it. Okay. So what we see here is Tableau Desktop environment. We are having here two different data sources. Currently, we are working with the top accounts data source. Yeah, it seems as usual, we are having the tables with the fields available. We are having here also a visualization. But what is pretty new is this chatbot here on the right side, the Einstein Copilot. The analytics task start with some suggested questions, and I'm interested to analyze which accounts are customers where we did not sell till now Tableau products. So what top accounts are not Tableau customers? That is a suggested question that I want to make use of it. Here we see directly a tree map. I can filter it down just to show only the accounts which never bought a Tableau product. And that's very interesting. And I would like also to know where these top accounts are located. And for that, I will write my own question to Einstein Copilot and run it. And Tableau Copilot or Einstein Copilot generates for me a new view showing all accounts on a map. I did not need to make selection to the fields. So I have directly the visualization available. And now I would like also to enrich this map with some data from the other data source, which contains events where Salesforce will have some conventions. So I will ask also here to create a new layer for this map showing the Salesforce events for Q3. Yeah, and that happens directly automatically here. And again, I didn't need to make selection to the fields. And I see here in Chicago, where I'm from, yes, there are several customers and also several Salesforce events. I would like to filter here down and yes, I see here directly the customers and also the Salesforce events, and that's it. Now I would like to include this view inside a dashboard, and this is the next step. I ask Einstein Copilot to create a summary of these views and add additionally a table on a dashboard. yeah, and that's it. So this is the final state. I'm having here a dashboard available showing the top accounts, which never both Tableau products, included also the Salesforce events. And I can share this dashboard also using Einstein Copilot. I can write to Einstein Copilot that it should be shared with Megan, and it will be shared. It will be pushed to Slack or to Megan. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the end of this really quick demo of Einstein Copilot, and I'm happy to answer questions from you.
So we had one question in the Q&A also. You can see, Paul, maybe you can take it from there.
Yeah, I see. Does Pulse can be considered as a prediction trend tracker? So as you, there is, let me just go back here. We are having in this matrix predictions made, yeah. I don't know exactly how you mean, what you mean with a tracker, yes, but we are having definitely inside the matrix trends showed. Sorry, yeah. I will go back to the inventory fill rate. Okay, for this one specific metric, I don't see the forecast, but I saw already some metrics showing forecast. Maybe it should be configured that you want to show the forecast also, because we are having this feature in Tableau available where you can make really easy forecasts using the analytics pane. I don't know if that answers your question, or Sebastian, maybe you can add here some more. Do you know, how do you understand this prediction trend tracker?
It's the first time I hear this, but I don't know. To a certain extent, to answer your question, Herman, I think it is, because you are asking the questions, and basically with the generative AI, it's giving you the considerations and predictions of whether you will fulfill those orders. So in a way, it is predicting and giving you the trends, but whether it's tracking it in the future, I mean, I suppose that you can ask these questions on the fly. So when you're getting all of that data, it is producing and giving you the information that you need to make those business decisions.
Thank you for this additional answer. I see there is a second question also. So is your generative AI safe-made, or are you using some others, one like ChatGPT? So this is a good question. So I have shown you that Tableau AI is grounded on Einstein Trust Layer. So you see this in this slide. And the Einstein Trust Layer gives access to the generative AI. I would like also to mention here that we have a zero data retention policy. So your data will never be shipped to a generative AI product. It stays always within our products. This is very important to know. And we have worked with several different generative AI product components, and the final selection, I don't know if I can tell it right now, but ChatGPT was also part of it. And you can also make use, if you want, you can also make use within this Einstein Trust Layer, you can use also your own generative AI model if you want. Yes. And also what I mentioned before is you can switch on and switch off this product feature, yes. So only the insights, yes, that are generated within your metrics will be used to create the summary. And the summary, this is created by this Gen AI.
Okay, I know that right now the time is up, but maybe we can go through a couple of more questions. I wrote down 2 questions. I think one was already answered. One was what additional measures is Tableau and Salesforce taking using on the security point. This was answered, but maybe we can cover this question right now, since I know I will get this question later on. We have also discussed it. But will Tableau Pulse be included in the package, or will it be an add-on feature, and then how much? It's just to my workload will be easier then.
So I'll answer this question. At the moment, we're not 100% sure, but from what I've been looking into some of the documentation internally. Pulse should be included. So the basic offering of Pulse should be included within our offering within Tableau Cloud. This is subject to change, so we're not sure exactly what will happen in the future, but the basic version of Tableau Pulse will be included. For co-pilot, I am not sure. Paul, do we have any information on that yet? No. So this will be confirmed early on next year.
Okay, thank you. Great presentation. Thank you, Paul and Sebastian, and thank you all who participated. If you have any more questions after the webinar, feel free to get in touch with us, and let's Tableau on.
Exactly. And if you want to join the pilot that Paul mentioned around AI, please contact us, because then we can include you into it, and you can start testing the generative AI with us directly, and start potentially preparing yourself and implementing it from next year. So again, thank you for joining us, and looking forward to hearing from you.